Hello! Sorry, I wanted to try to get the game loaded in before I swapped, but it's been loading for like 2 full minutes and I don't know what his problem is. Hey yo, it's me, the man with no name. Yo! I know that reference! Yo! That's from the thing! My green screen working here. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I had to angle it kind of weird today. Yeah. So, let me... Yeah. Okay, we're in the game now. Now I can fix this. Okay, I added my server, and I think that means we're good. Okay. Today, we are going to be getting some work done on the game. First and foremost, I made a reference. Did you not? Do you not know? That was completely unintentional. Oh. Okay. I'll pretend to believe you for now. The stalker crop is coming in well. Yeah, let me go over here. You. Oh, shit, I have to go into the stalker room to place the egg. So, we need to go to the Lost River today. We've gone too long without going there. So we're finally gonna go ahead and go. And what we're gonna do is we're going to collect resources. But more importantly than that, probably the main thing actually, is we're going to finally put some stuff in our Cyclops, because for far too long I have forgotten to. We need to put ourselves a fabricator in there, a medkit fabricator personally, some lockers for storage. We're gonna definitely, we're gonna want an interior grow bed. Yeah, an indoor grow bed, which is not you. Just gonna take all of this real quick, and we're gonna grab, bing, bang, bang, and we're gonna go outside real quick. We're gonna go ahead and put this in there first. Now, where did we park? I think I did quite a shit parking job. I can't. Oh, there's Horseshoe next to that stalker. Need to grab that table coral, but we're fine for now.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. So we're gonna put our stuff in here. We're gonna put like storage and whatnot in here. And we're going to temporarily, at least for now, we're gonna have our indoor grow bed place here. So those are gonna grow some trees, so we'll have food always. Yeah, the horseshoe. They're all related to luck. We've got Lucky, 13, and Horseshoe. That's their names. It's got a theme, you know. So what else do we want? We're gonna want a fabricator, so that's gold in the table coral sample. We're gonna want a medkit fabricator, so that needs silver or. Hold on, let's go ahead and pin these. Where are they? They down here. Where's Clover? I haven't got a Clover, unfortunately. If I build anything new, I can name it Clover. Where in the hell is what I'm looking for? Okay, fabricator. Medkit fabricator. Thank you. So, and then for the fiber mesh, we need creepvine. And so we just need copper, silver, gold. I think I have some of that. Or penny. Yeah, penny could be a good one too. See, we got a bunch of we got a bit of storage down here that we're gonna improve upon. We'll get a bunch more stuff. See, we really need to go to some dangerous locations. So we need to make sure that we're like prepared and we actually have all the stuff we need to go down there. So that's why we're actually taking the time and finally putting the stuff in the Cyclops that we need to have. Okay, so we've got the gold. We're good on gold. We can do that. We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So we need 2 copper. And where is silver? Okay, there's a silver. So 2 copper. We have no copper. Okay. Whatever. We will get that sorted. This game feels like being in the Deep Dark in Minecraft. The whole world is a Deep Dark. Somewhat, yeah. Where it's like there's no place where you can truly feel safe, except for a little hole that you've carved for yourself. I can get that. Build ourselves our fabricator. Uh-huh. Go over here, use planter, put that there. Bing bong, food for us. So these will grow, and we'll have access to unlimited food while we're inside the Cyclops. So we don't have to keep worrying about always starving. Okay. I'm going to want to charge that power cell too. So, unpin you. So, we need copper. Speaking of Minecraft, copper golem's pretty cool. That is true. Speaking of Minecraft and speaking of copper golem's pretty neat. I saw a couple of neat things with it. I'm excited for when it gets put in Java, the good version of the game, so that way I may try it out. So, I'm thinking what I can do here, grab another gold, and then I don't have any of the other stuff on me, but what I can do is I can run over here and grab 2 creepvine samples, and then, yep, okay, get that crafted into synthetic fiber, and then we'll just go to the ship and put everything. Listen, I'm on Bug Rock. You poor soul. I can't imagine the hell you must experience every single time you want to play a little bit of the game. But even I can admit Java is better. It just is. It's the good version. People always are defending it, or trying to defend Bedrock. It's like, no, but Bedrock has way better this and that. I'm like, buddy, you play the game on Java for 20 hours and you play Bedrock for 20 hours, you will be begging. You will be begging for Bedrock again, I swear. Like, don't even play. Okay, what was I doing here? You're good. You're generating. Alright, I'm gonna go put the stuff on the ship real quick that I don't need. What here on the ship could I take with me? I could take these first aid kits. I'll leave one here. So basically, once it's daytime, I'm gonna put a couple of things here in the ship. Like, I'm gonna put you, and then 2 of you here. Or you're gonna be begging to go back to Java. Sorry, words, brain. I meant to say you're gonna be begging to go back to Java, away from Bedrock. I don't know. Don't you mean Java? I did. Thank you. Thank you. I am not smart. You are so smart about how stupid I am. Okay, so I need to go get copper. Let's get copper. Time to get some copper. Let's get copper, the resource. Copper. It's a resource that I need. Okay, we'll take Lucky. I think I trust Lucky more so right now, cause I'm not trying to go deep. I'm just trying to go get shit. Thanks, I guess. Sorry, there's like a 20-second delay, and also I'm very bad at everything. Do you want me to constantly be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm stupid? I mean, you probably do. That'd be mildly funny on your end, but I don't care what you want. Looking for a cave that I haven't explored yet, which I do not seem to be finding. No. No, what? I don't know what you're responding to. Damn it. Get another stalker egg for the collection, I guess. Do what you want to do, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna. Because I can't be stopped either way. So, down here. Have I gone down here yet? Chances are I have, but whatever. You're the streamer. Damn, you're right, I am. Somehow you saying that hurts my feelings like way more than anything anybody else could have said while trying. You're the one who's live streaming? Well, shit, you're right, I am. Terrible day. But to be fair, I'm playing Subnautica, so it does in fact balance it out. Okay, I am not seeming to find any copper. So this is here with that. I probably already got this region. Damn. I gotta build myself like a scanner room sooner than later, because I am running out of everything. Okay, there's a singular copper. So I know there's still some here. So I was talking to 20 about DK Bonanza. I know nothing about that, so the King K. Rool cope is strong. Is it now? How strong is this cope that you speak of? Pretend that I don't keep killing peepers. It's unintentional. They just really like to get in front of my car. By the way, I would not say King K. Rool cope and then put the cope as a K, because that has a rather unfortunate abbreviation, my friend. I would be careful of that. I mean, he's not been shown off, but everyone is begging for him to be in it. Personally, I don't really care if he is in it or if he isn't. I mean, it'd be cool if he is. I want to see what he would look like in that new art style. But I don't really care that much about Nintendo stuff, so, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I mean, I care, but like, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, look out for that, pal. That's rather unfortunate for you. It's not that big a deal. I mean, it would be a big deal if you were, like, doing it intentionally, but I doubt that you were. Okay, so more copper. Copper. We must collect copper. We must cop some copper. I'm thinking of. I'm thinking. Hold on. Copper. Something. I don't. Let's get shit. Let us collect resources. Haha. Titanium. Have I explored this little trench here? I just want to hear a new Gangplank Galleon remix, man. I don't even know what song that is. What song is that? Is that K. Rool's theme? I've played one Donkey Kong game before, and it was the which one was it? The one. Salvage. Well, what the hell, man? I need copper. Where is it already? I'm not trying to collect all these stalker eggs. I want resources. Yes. Okay. The only Donkey Kong game I have ever played was the one with the like tiki mask guys. I played that one for the Wii. I remember it being fun. So that's cool. Okay, there gotta be some stuff here. I mean, there's no way I was this thorough. Copper. Okay, that's one. I want to get a little bit of extra too while I'm here, so I don't have to keep, coming back for it. Returns. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't even know the name. I just remember that it was on the Wii, and that you fought Tiki Mask guys. Isn't that enough to figure it out for you? What do you want from me? He wanted bananas. I don't think that's gonna help you. Might though. Minted metal. That's important later, isn't it? This creature egg. Where? I know that in Below Zero, there's this like resource finder that I wish was in the base game that was in Subnautica 1. Because it would be way helpful for this exact thing. Owie. Did I collect everything from this big tube? Damn, I really did get everything from here. This biome has nothing, man. I don't care if you're playing Bloons TD6. I don't need that notification right now. I need fucking copper. Yeah, it's just another crash fish. Okay. Where'd I leave you? Okay, you're over here. Get some air. The original director of this game is no longer at the studio anymore. I don't think that's a very good sign for your Donkey Kong now, is it? In fact, I believe that is quite bad for you. I'm so sorry. Unless the old one sucked and they got a better director, then congrats. I don't know. It's just titanium. Crash fish egg. I don't need no goddamn crash fish egg. You know what I need? I need copper. Have I been in this tunnel too? Have I explored? What is that? Sideways crash fish. No, I mean Subnautica, silly. Oh! Damn, that's bad news for me then. Thought I heard something about that. Oh, for Subnautica 2, yeah. Because the... Okay, well now there's some copper. There we go. Where to go? There it is. Is there any... Here? Whatever, crash fish. I'm going back. I got enough for now. I can get more later. I can just continue the cycle. I can perpetuate it. Shit. See, the Seamoth is an all-terrain vehicle, folks. Why did I start saying folks all of a sudden? Chapter 3. What the hell is that? Why is it under... Oh. Right. Stupid. Bro.
Captain, all systems online.
Copper wire. Cool. Epic. Chapter 3 of Nut Dealer. Yup. Chapter 3 of Nut Dealer. That's it. You got me. Or maybe it was rental due. I'm pretty sure it's rental due, actually, is the proper. Okay, the trees are almost done growing, luckily enough. So soon we'll have that food that I was talking about. Anyway, let us... Electronics, computer chip. Okay, medical kit, fabricator. This will make it so that we have health on the go. This will make it so that we have storage next to our crafting. And this... I don't know. Gotta put some stuff there too. God, it's lonely here without Carlin and Token. Why don't you get more friends on my stream? That would be great. I would love having people here. Please, please. I'm so alone. Nobody's here. I guess you're stuck with me. Fun. I jest. You're fine. I've got no qualms with... What the hell? I don't have many friends. Who does? Who needs friends? I'm a bit socially inept. So what? You see, what you gotta do is you gotta make that everybody else's problem and not yours. It's genius thinking. It's genius because because I'm the one who thought that. Some people just can't grasp my massive intellect. It's embarrassing for them how stupid they are. Okay, so now, okay, see, we got all lantern fruit. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got some basic resources. Which, what else would we want in here? We've got food now. We've got medkit fabricator. We've got storage. We've got regular fabricator for crafting on the go. Pretty sure that's everything we would want. I wonder, do you think we could, like... Do you think... And on that day, Enter's name grew 3 sizes. So true. Do you think I could place, like, a solar panel on the Cyclops? Would that work, do you think? Okay, it would not, but it would have been mad funny, so... Whatever. I meant mind, dang it, autocorrect. No, it was funnier. It was funnier that way. Okay, what was I doing? Alright, I gotta get my Seamoth out of here. Take her back to base. I guess the base could be like base or clover base. We could call it that. I think it'll work. Maybe on top. I tried that. It might be because it was in the or it was above the water, but yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it solved. Don't worry. I'm just smart enough that we'll get it figured out. Okay. What's in here? Okay, spare batteries. And then we got power cells charged. I'll take one with me for, you know, protection. Uh, we need to eat up our food, but first we gotta put everything where it goes. So, gold and copper. Copper, lead, and gold. Put the lead in there. And then we put the cave sulfur over here. Then we put the silver in this one, silver. And then we put the stalker eggs in the funny tank. Bing, bang. Stalkers. And enter name. Do you know the stalkers lore? Do you know why we need this tank to be filled with as many stalkers as we can get? It's mainly for funny reasons, but because if you've ever played Subnautica, you would know there's these. I think Mickey Mouse once said that's a surprise tool that'll help us later. It really is. It really is. I'm glad to see you understand. But there's there's these things called time capsules in this game that you leave whenever you leave the planet. You can put a couple of items in there and like a screenshot and some text for other players to possibly find. And both of the time capsules that I've found so far in this world were from players who really like to raise stalkers, and they put stalker teeth in there, and they were like, I love farming stalkers type of deal. It's really cool. I think I can photo manager, voice log, data bank, time capsules. Yeah. I had a very successful stalker breeding program here, but unfortunately the capsule is not large enough for one of my tame stalkers. They're wonderful beasts, really. Just give them a good upbringing and provide them with playthings. Yeah, they tell you that, and then this person who's like, oh yeah, I miss my stalker friends. So what I've decided to do is continue the legacy of the stalker farmers, and I'm going to farm a bunch of stalkers, and then before I end the game, I'm going to release all of them into the wild, so they may reduce the population of all other fish to nothing, and extinct everything on the planet, because I'm a good person who cares about the stalker population. See, when I started this playthrough, I killed like 5 stalkers. Yeah, I am carrying on the tradition, but for like evil reasons, because I'm like fucked up in evil. That's my whole thing. I'm going to take 3 ion cubes with me, maybe 4, and I'm gonna put them in storage somewhere on the thing, just to make sure that I have all the stuff. Is there anything I can make while I'm here? Repulsion cannon applies percussive force to entities in range. I could make that, but I don't see the point. Okay, I think we are good to go. I'm going to go over here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, yes, yes. Welcome aboard, Captain. I am your captain. See, we've got the drill arm and the grapple arm, which will allow for effective transport. Evil unfunny be like, I respect the environment and the planet. Well, no, you see, but like I'm doing it to be evil. I care about the environment in like an evil way because I'm explicitly doing this to harm the environment by raising a bunch of stalkers and then releasing them into the wild to cause havoc. Okay, so I'm gonna put these 4 ion cubes in here, and we're just gonna hope that works out. I've got some food and water on me, so I'll be fine. I've got the first aid kit in here, and I've got this medkit fabricator, which will fabricate us medkits, as one does. We get the regular fabricator, and how much power do we have? 98? That's good. I think we are good to save the game, And I think we're ready to go to the Lost River now. So, would Evil Unfunny be doing something good for bad reasons? So, no, I'm doing a good thing for bad reasons. So, evil me, or evil me in the sense of evil as an opposite, not evil as in alignment, would be doing something evil for good reasons. So, like, I'm good unfunny in terms of I'm the original. So, like, an opposite me would be doing a bad thing for a good reason. I'm doing a good thing for a bad reason. Like a twist villain? Maybe? I don't know. Gonna... Diving chamber... Okay, I guess this means it's time to go.
Engine powering up.
Okay. So down there is the Lost River entrance. Oh, you get it? Okay. So I need to go around the Neptune rocket platform because I was not very smart with how I placed this. So we gotta go that way and then down, and then we gotta hop out with the prawn suit and like go further into the Lost River. See, we've got our stasis rifle and our knife, and basically, if a Leviathan class life form, mainly a ghost Leviathan, tries to fuck with me, I'm going to brutally murder it by stabbing it for like half an hour because of how much health they have. We're swimming with reefbacks in terms of not actually swimming, but instead driving. You know. This feels like I'm in the wrong area, even though I know I'm not. I'm okay. So I am pointed away from the Aurora. That was weird. So we have passed it. Like last time? What do you mean, like last time? Oh yeah, you were there for that. You were there when I did the whole bit. I forgot about that. Sorry, I have bad memory. Yeah, kind of like last time, Death by Another Thousand Cuts. Exactly, bro. You get it. But the difference is this time I have gone ahead and with my own time went there and put a beacon at the Lost River entrance so that way I don't have to find it again on stream. Basically, we're going to be using the Cyclops as our mobile base to which we can get stuff done from while we're away from home. We will have our, we'll have, what the fuck? What is that? What is this? Wait, am I here? Hold on. I believe... Whoa, there's no way this connects right here down to the Lost River because that's insane. Okay, because I went over here and then I avoided this place with all my might because I was scared of Leviathans. Okay, so no, it doesn't. It's just a cave system that happens to be above it. Love knowing there was power cell charging fragments here. That's just exceptional. Oh my god, a third time capsule! Hold on. We're going back to ship to read it. Ah, this is beautiful. There's big things here we can mine with our prawn suit as like a pit stop, and we got another time capsule to read on stream. Okay. KB19 blah blah blah. Hi there. It's my last day in 4546B. Big adventure for the little person on alien planet. 180 days. So much I lived here, as if lived the second life. I hope my cute fish will remember me, and you, my friend, will find the way too. Ah, they got themselves like a little picture of of a Reaper. I guess they killed it? Interesting. I guess that if you don't name it, it will automatically name it for you. Or if your name is like inappropriate or something, it'll name it for you. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. I really like that. I wonder like how long your text in your thing can be, because I want to like tell like a whole dramatic like story thing. Okay. So I'd be drilling. Well, I guess we're good on lithium now. At least for a little bit. Till I need to make 400 plasteel ingots, but surely that will never happen. Surely. Surely not. Okay, I believe... Lots of lithium around here. What is this resource? Oh, it's just gold. Whatever. Subtle foreshadowing, indeed. After we finish drilling this lithium cache, or deposit, we're gonna head up back to the horseshoe to drop it off. What made that sound? Hmm. Okay, so we weren't too far. That's good. I was worried that we were getting a bit too far there. Here, let's grab ourselves a lantern fruit snack. Alright, well, it looks to be a successful first little experiment of our plan. Now, how do we access the storage of this darn thing? Maybe I have to do it from upstairs, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot I can open the storage from this. Look at all that lithium! Oh my god! I mean, I knew that there would be a lot of lithium if I mined a bunch of lithium, but oh my god, I didn't expect there to be so much lithium. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Like how you can access the stuff from this. I'm gonna... Just gonna name that for, you know, obvious reasons. Money. Indeed! Money indeed! Oop, we fell a little deeper than I expected to, but as long as there's still resources here, I'm not gonna complain. What's that? It's just lead. We've got some more lithium here. If this place only has lithium, that's fine. still get it, but I want to check for like other valuables here first. It's gonna kind of suck if this region. This is the blood kelp. This is blood kelp. This. Oh, but there's valuable stuff down there. I bet there's copper veins down there. Oh. This must be the blood kelp trench. I've heard of this place. There's like really good stuff down there, but there's like 2 ghost leviathans. I can handle 1 sometimes, but I don't know that I can handle 2 in a fight. That's a death wish, if I'm lucky. You gotta go for it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Nah, you'd win. You know what? You are so right. You are so right. I would win. I am that cool. I am, however, going to make a save before I go in there because I am a little baby bitch. But worry not. It's all part of my plan. Trademark. My plan. Okay. Ugh. They got deep sea crawlers here. Well, I know where to go if I ever need uranite, I guess. God. It's even making that noise. Is that the deep sea crawlers? You see, if this place doesn't have anything I want, I'm just gonna leave. See, we're trying to get, nickel, I think? I actually don't know explicitly what I'm here for. I think it's nickel. Does it do anything? I doubt it does, but... Okay, okay. Was there something there? I thought I saw a warper, but... Guess it was just fish in the shape of a warper. What the hell? Is that a time capsule? There's a quartz. Can't even tell. Kind of hard to see up above you, isn't it? They say darkness this is advanced darkness. It makes it so much worse because I can't figure out if there's like a flashlight button on this thing. Excellent. Keyboard, jump. Hmm. Nope. No flashlight in this thing. Hi, oh? You mean hello? I don't get what you're doing there. But whatever. Anyway, hello Renaissance. Now that you're here, do you see the fan thing that I was talking about? I don't know if I already talked to you about that. Well, I guess that was a waste of time. There wasn't anything here. You know, there was some mildly spooky creatures, but oh no, we have entered more so into the blood kelp. Shit. Where are we? We've gotten farther away. I guess I'm not a fan, just a mod. No, I don't see it. It shows up in the top right corner. It says top fans. Whatever. It's not important. We have the save we can load. Oh no. If we see the Leviathan or anything even mildly scary, I'm going to immediately just reload the save and go back to the ship, because this is a side quest that I don't want to be on right now. Oh shit, that was a warp, but that was a fall. No, 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 no. Is that copper? It's gold. I don't care anymore. Oh wait, it might not be an Apple feature. YouTube on Apple is weird. Are you using like an Apple device? No, why? Why did I have to find copper down here? Now I have to get this and then somehow make it back. This is terrible. I'll always prefer Android personally. Me too. I am an Android for life kind of guy. I just don't really get the point of Apple products. They're more expensive and worse. Like, why would you? Why would you do that to yourself? And nothing ever runs on Apple. You always have to get a special version for Apple. What is that music? Is something getting closer, or am I in danger? Like, what is... What is nearby? How such is it that I am in danger right now? I need to know. I gotta get out of here. I gotta leave the way I came. But I've had this tablet for years. Hello, I'm on Android now. There it goes! See? Now he has a thing. What? How does this fan thing even work? It's based on messages you send, but only sometimes, and it only works sometimes of those sometimes. Now Apple. Well, you have it now, because I think it's tied to your account, but you can only get it if you were on Android, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Hello, Renaissance Android. So I am your #1 fan. Congrats! You know what that entitles you to? It entitles you to nothing. Congrats! Why don't my streams have this? I guess it's just because I'm better. It's okay and funny. Maybe me and the crowd just aren't meant to be. Maybe. Maybe since you have no name, you can have no title. You cannot be my #1 fan if you have no name. It entitles me to Pikmin on Monday. sure it does, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna make a save here. And we're gonna carefully inchworm our way back to the horseshoe. We can now not go back to before we did this terrible, terrible thing, and must instead now deal with the consequences of our actions. It's just that all encroaching darkness. Like, what am I supposed to do? I have no name because I don't confine myself to social norms. And yet you want to be inside them. You want to be inside the social norms. You want to be titled as #1 fan. Deeply concerned over the fact that, although I may know... Deeply concerned over how little I know about the current situation. I don't know where I am. I think I'm hugging a wall. Am I hugging a wall? Oh my god, I'm hugging a wall right now. Where am I? How do I get out? And funny, I can't stay much longer, but I wanted to ask you, you said something about my video. What exactly do you mean? Oh, in your little consultants only video, you go on for like a good 30 seconds saying, okay, the combat in Metroid is like this, listing all the features of the combat. And you're like, but in Hollow Knight it's different. But I felt like everything that you were saying about the Metroid combat also could directly be applied, like, word for word to the Hollow Knight combat. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, I just felt a little confused by what point you were trying to make with it. I keep thinking that those little bridges are... Any specifics? I'd have to rewatch it to like reassess, but like I can't really do that right now because I'm doing this. But I'll do it again later and like be more specific if you'd like. Oh my God, we're out. We're back. We're home-ish. We're home at a quarter. Or we're a quarter home. But I don't give a damn about the words I'm using right now. Nah, take your time. Okay. I'm gonna take 10 million years. Spite you. That's how much time I'll need, buddy. All of it. Dude, I'm just gonna hang here until I have all my all my jump back. Cause oh my god. Felt like what I listed was pretty unique to Metroid, or at least something I felt like didn't really exist in Hollow Knight. Okay, well, I mean, I might have heard the sentence wrong. I'm gonna be real. I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm mostly perfect, but you know what I mean. So I'll look back at it. Anyway, Renaissance, before you go, do you at least want to know what we're doing here today? We're going to the Lost River, which is like the second worst place to go because the monsters live there. Like all of the worst monsters live there. See, I did an advanced trick where I simply didn't wait for him to answer. because that would have been like an additional 40 seconds round trip. We're going back to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. You know, yo, Renaissance, can we, for your like Thanksgiving thing, can we have like an after stream special where we go into the little stage channel and do a movie night where we watch Freebirds, the movie where they go back in time to get turkeys off the menu? Because I think that would be exceptional. Well, we went down into the dangerous spot that I didn't want to go to, and we successfully reemerged alive. Very wild. Pin, enter a name. I don't know how to do that. Can I do that from here? No, I can't. We talked about this the other day. I can't. I don't care. It'll probably be late. Eh. Well, what if we do it? We watch the movie before the stream then, huh? Renaissance. What then? What then? I'm very interested in this one game I really want to get called Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I plan to get it by the end of the weekend. It's going to be great. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. Okay, hold on. Pin message. Is he pinned? We're going back in time. There you go. There you go. You're pinned. There you go. Are you happy? Oh, thanks, guys. Who are you all thanks guysing? There's just two of us. Are you... I don't know that I'm heading the right way. Okay, I am. Okay, up there's that. So we want to go down. Guys is plural. No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, what did we really do? What did Ren said pin you and then I pinned you? Is that what's deserving of thanks nowadays? That's crazy. Why have I put way too much effort in. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. See, this is why I'm thankful that I killed that one ghost Leviathan, because otherwise this would be like 14 nightmares. I mean, it is, but like, could have been even worse type of deal, you know? Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... You made me feel included, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. If it's good enough for you, I don't really care. Sometimes I feel my standards are too high for, like, the most random, inane nonsense. Okay, so we're gonna save. Well, I've gotta go. Bye-bye, Renaissance. Come back if you wish. Don't if you don't. Okay, so is there a way to access this? Okay, I think there is. I think that if I go through here, there's a way I can get through here with my... You just ignore the warper, honestly. Yeah, we could get through here. It's gonna be like a real tight fit, but I think we can do it, no problem. We're gamers. Bye-bye, Ren. Oh wait, I forgot to show Ren the funny button. You know what's wild? On this expedition, we'll get the resources to hold more resources. It's very funny. Very cool. Okay. Here, do you wanna still see it? Hold Hold on, I gotta. How loud is that on your end? I probably gotta. I gotta check that now that I think about it, because that might be kind of a big deal if I'm deafening you every 5 seconds because I pressed the funny button. Hold on. View your channel. Yeah. Go back 10 seconds. Oh yeah, that. Okay, it's not too loud. That's fine. It sounds fine to me. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, so my plan is we're going to enter through this hole. We're going to make our way down. It's going to be a very, very tight fit. Oh my god, that actually worked. That is insane. We have taken no damage from that, shockingly enough. We're gonna go through here. We want to try to get the Cyclops in as far as we can. If we can, we want to take it through the entire thing. And if we can do that, that will mean... Oh, we're at an angle now. Isn't that fun? Oh, but it's slowly adjusting itself. We actually kind of want it at an angle for this right now, because we're kind of coming in from this way. Oh, we want to go to here. The plan is simple. I just realized I started telling you about the plan and immediately stopped describing the plan. Okay, so we want to go in here through this entrance and leave through a different one that has, like, an easier way out. And we're probably going to have to kill the Leviathans in there, which will be boring to watch, but, you know, who cares? Okay. We have made it, folks. To the Lost River. You know what that means? It means we save now. We build a rocket. We steal the shrink ray. We steal the moon. And sit on the toilet. Wait, hold on. Okay, you wanna... Let's take our little... Our lucky number 13 here for a joyride. What is down here? What is that? Nickel. This is exactly what we needed. Hell, we might not even need to go into the Lost River. We might be able to just grab the stuff we need from the entrance and ditch. That would be funny. Okay, it's not picking it up. I'm pretty sure it hurts me to go into this stuff. So let's... Can we, like, park, like, on top of one of these for a second? Yeah, we'll go over here. Okay. So does it hurt? Okay, it does. It does. It. Oh my god, that hurts so badly. Okay, okay. We are not doing that shit again. That was so stupid. We did not need it that badly. Open storage. Okay, we got a little. We got some. Carlin is making a pixel art of my Discord picture. Has he made one for you yet? Yeah. I think I was like the fourth one they made. I was there for one of their streams, and the Renaissance was like, "Hey, let's make a pixel art of your new profile picture that you made." Because I just recently made this little gesture hat profile picture that I quite enjoy. And so he was like, "Ah, yeah, we'll make a profile picture of that. You know, why not? Or we'll make a pixel art of that. Why not?" Meant to say. Not too bad, not too bad. So far, there only seems to be glow rays here. Sorry if I miss any of your messages, by the way. I'm trying my best to read them all, but I am not the most observant ever. Seem to still be fine here. Jill herself a little titanium. I don't see why not. Good, I'm glad you get one. Yeah. Me too. I am very cool. Carlin's pretty talented, to be honest. I've always wanted to do pixel art. I've always wanted to do, like, every type of art. I've always wanted to make music. I've always wanted to draw. I've always wanted to, like, write. All that kind of stuff. But I've just never been good at any of them. Like, no matter how hard I try or whatever, I always just seem to, like, be deeply terrible at them no matter how much I learn. Which is kind of annoying. Because, like, I would love to try to do voice acting, but the thing is I can't change my voice. I think it would be neat to try to sing, but I'm tone deaf. I think it would be neat to try to do art, but, like, I got shaky hands, and also I'm very bad at art. That one doesn't have good reasoning. That was just because I'm lazy. I could do writing, but honestly, I think if I ever tried to write anything, I would be so embarrassed that I would violently explode and die, you know? Tried pixel art once or twice. I wasn't the worst at it. It's kind of neat. What's this? Copper? Nickel. Even better. We'll collect this, go back to the Cyclops, and move it a little bit more forwards. We're gonna harvest this place for all it's worth. We're never gonna need to do another resource run again until the next one. Is there any place I could set this for a second? New Deltarune Prophecy. Unfunny will make a masterpiece. You know, I have RPG Maker. I have 3 versions of RPG Maker, and I've always wanted to make a game. I have plenty of game ideas, but I never follow through because I'd have to, like, practice with a lot of different things. You know? It's mainly about practice. Like, I just can't ever get myself to do anything. One day I do imagine that I will finally put in the effort to learn a specific craft or a specific type of art, and then I'll try to get really good at it. I just don't know what it would be. Personally, I think voice acting would be neat. I like voice acting. I like being heard. Thing is, I find my voice really annoying. So I'm worried other people also find my voice annoying. It's one of the reasons I'm doing this even, is to get like a lot of talking practice, I guess, is the best way I could frame it. Talking practice. You know, get used to talking for long periods of time. Be better at coming up with, like, on-the-spot things. I've always wanted to compose a video game OST.
Captain. All systems online.
It sounds like fun. I'm not very good right now. But isn't that the point? Is that you're supposed to be deeply terrible, so that way it's really funny, and then you're like, man, this sucks. I'm gonna make something good instead, and then you're like, wow, I'm so cool. I just made this really difficult thing instead. That's ion cubes. We'll put quartz and crystalline sulfur in there, and then where have I put the nickel? Oh, I haven't yet. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is what I said earlier. Now we've got more titanium to make more lockers. Well, if I ever make a video game, I'd love to have you compose for me. I can get Carlin to do the pixel art. Get you to do the music. I'll do the writing and the code. With our weaknesses combined, we can make the best video game nobody's ever played. And is that everything from you? Okay, cool. Grab a little food. Bing, 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 bing. This was a really good idea to have the lantern trees with us for food and whatnot. Let's go down just a little and continue forward some. We've just got to be careful, because if we spot that Leviathan, that means we're going to have to go out of our way and kill it. And I don't want to take time to do none of that.
Engine powering down.
Gotta also remember to power down the engine when I'm not inside. Is that glow ray clipping? Quit clipping, buddy. I don't want that. Unless you're clipping the stream! Funny, ha! Haha, because live stream. Ugh. We could make one of those really good indie games 3 people in the entire world have bought. Well, I would want to make my first game free. Make it so that more people are going to play it, you know? Especially because if you want to put something on Steam, you got to pay like $100. So I wouldn't even put it on Steam. I'd probably put it on like itch or something, make it free. That's where most people will put their new games that they're trying out. And then if it does well on itch, people will pop it on Steam. Okay, so this is where I was just mining that nickel a minute ago. So we are in the right area. Well, I mean, I know we're in the right area. We're in the Lost River, because oh hey look, and there's a crab squid. Of course there is. Of course there's. What was the fucking? I'm gonna have to kill that bastard, aren't I? You know what? I saved. I'm just gonna. Hold on, I can't read your message. I'm violently killing this animal. Go to the Deltarune route, make the first few things free, charge for later stuff. You mean make a demo? Okay, there, now it's dead. Now go back to what I was doing. What's going on here? We got some architect stuff. ancient skeleton. What are these pustules? I guess they're not pustules, actually. They're more so... mushrooms, maybe? What's this? Okay, that's nickel. Get a little bit extra of that, I guess. Yes, doofus, duh. Don't doofus me. I'm the one who has control of the... button. I don't think I'm ever gonna have to worry about getting nickel again. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know... I think I have more nickel than there are crafting recipes that require it, honestly. Stream should probably start having some background music, shouldn't it? I should probably like have like a little playlist that we listen to or something, right? For like moments where like it's just way too quiet and there's not enough like in-game music, because there's like no game music right now. I mean, there's sound because I can footsteps and whatnot. Okay, so that's not anything I can mess with. Or it is, but it's not something I want to mess with. So this does seem to be... Okay, there's a warper up there, by the way. Fun fact. Great. Not off topic, but Garth had this whole elaborate plan to destroy your house and token server. I'm sure he does. I'm honestly, I would have been more shocked if he didn't. I had to talk him out of it. Super stressful. Dude, if he destroys my house, he's the only one looking to destroy my house. If my house gets destroyed, he just gets banned. It's not that big a deal. I played on the server one time. I plan to play on it more, but that's just mainly when Renaissance is streaming it. I don't really care to play on it for myself. That is not me saying I want my stuff destroyed. I'm just saying we can frame Garth for it. Wink. I just realized you can't tell if I'm winking. Like I have to wink like that. Like to establish that I am doing a wink, I have to like lean into it like fully. Reminds me of that bit I did the other day when we were doing like the fake guitar. I was like, here, I'll do it with my eyes closed, and I just didn't close my eyes because you guys can't see my face, so it doesn't matter. You can't tell if I have my eyes closed or not. Huh. Cool. Lantern fruit. Bing, bang, bing, boom. Let me tell you about Garth's Operation Doomsday and all the chaos he almost caused. Okay. We'll sit around the metaphorical fireplace and listen to your long, drawn-out tale. I'm not upset with it being long and drawn-out. I quite enjoy long, drawn-out tales. Not enough nowadays. We need more long, drawn-out tales. Gonna put that stasis rifle on the 5 slot, though, just for safety, in case we run into a annoyance, as I'll call it. So, where are we location-wise? Okay, we're here. So he was gonna kidnap everyone's pets in the server. I've done that before. Oh, I have so many stories to tell you about things I've done in Minecraft. If you'd like, after you're done with your story, I'd like to tell a couple of mine. That would be like a fun little exchange. Then he was going to build giant obsidian cubes around everyone's homes. Yeah, I did that one too. Yeah, no. Then drop poison potions on everyone and dig lava trenches so they couldn't get out. That wouldn't be that effective. You would be able to easily escape that. You see, when you're torturing people, you got to make sure that your torture methods stick. It was a disaster. Did he do these things, or did he simply plan to do these things? There's been enough time for it to have happened, but I'm just wondering, like, did it? Alrighty, now your turn. Okay. Um, basically, I've told these stories to my friends, and they really like them. My friend Bog, he titled them the Odd Man stories, because these stories happened on a series of two Minecraft servers from like years ago, where I was playing on for like a summer and a half, and I had a shop called the Odd Man's Odd Jobs, where you could go and like request stuff in like a book, and it would be like, oh yeah, I'd like you to do this. Here's the payment, blah blah blah. Kind of like I would do Hitman. I would build stuff for you. I would steal stuff for you. I would do this, do that. Literally anything. If you had the payment and I thought it was fair, I would do it. You know, kind of like a Craigslist type of deal, I guess. And so I would. Whoa! What did I just hit? Oh, ouchies. But so one of the stories, which I mentioned a moment ago, I also stole everyone's pets on a server. I had established myself for a long time. For a couple of months, I was known on the server as sort of like a cryptid type of thing, where like it's like, hey, if you see him, just pretend you didn't. Do not interact with him. Bad things will happen. And I got kind of mad because everybody had kind of figured out my tricks. So instead of doing anything like creative or like trickster style, I just kidnapped all of the pets on the server over the course of like a week. And then I gave everybody the coordinates to like an event I was hosting where I had built a big ass wooden boat that I had put all of the pets on the server on. And I was like gonna put the server through like a wipeout type of thing, like challenges where they would like earn their pets back if they completed the challenges. But to ensure that they would do the challenges, I had set up like an automatic thing that would burn down the boat and kill every pet in the server if I didn't put in like a thing to stop it, kind of like a dead man switch type of deal, but in Minecraft, where I was the only one who knew how to access the redstone that was built to stop the thing from burning down. But the thing is, it started raining and a thunderstorm hit and set the boat on fire. It was either that or one of my redstone things malfunctioned and that started the fire. But mid challenge 2, the boat caught fire and all the pets on the server died. You really thought this through? Yeah, I know. I know. Like I had. Oh, this connects to the blood kelp zone. Ooh, turn around here. We want to go deeper, not upper. That's the wrong way to phrase that, but whatever. But yeah, I just did a lot of stuff. it would be easier to explain if I told you about this in sequential order, but I just told you like a way late one, so it's going to be kind of confusing. So, when I first joined the server and I wanted to establish myself, the server actually had an economy that was using diamonds. Like, it didn't have like an economy, didn't have like an economy plugin or nothing like that, but it had an economy with like shops that people had set up, and it would be like, oh, a diamond for this or a diamond for that. And so I wanted to establish myself very quickly. Now, this server had only just gained access to the end. So what I did was, what kind of fucking orange? How do I make orange tablet? What was that? Was that?
Welcome aboard.
Hold on, let me check the blueprint for this.
Systems online.
Orange tablet, iron cube, 2 nickel. Oh, that's just easy. But uh, so I wanted to establish myself on the server. So what I did was they had just gotten access to the end, and they were gonna do like a whole big, and we're all gonna go to the end, and we're gonna fight the dragon together type of deal, because they had like a whole community and stuff. And I didn't care about any of that. So what I did was I went to the end without anybody realizing, killed the dragon as fast as humanly possible, like speedrun strats, and then I snuck out to the outer end islands and I used a seed map to like find all of the end cities, and got every single elytra within like a massive, like thousands and thousands of block radius around the thing, so that literally nobody else could get elytra. And then I went back to the overworld, enchanted them all, and sold them for 32 diamonds per elytra at my shop, because nobody else could get elytra unless they bought it from me. I set up a monopoly. And the thing is, you can only sell so many elytra before, like, everybody has one. There's a limited amount of people. There was like 30 people. So once I had sold about 25 something elytras, I kept like 20 or so for myself in like a shulker box that I would keep just like as backups. And then I went into the town square, announced that I was going to be doing like a giveaway, and then I had like a little, like a raffle, and then I announced that the winner of the raffle was a fire, and then I lit the fire and then threw all the extra elytras in there to send a message. Integrate new PDA data. Unfunny grind set. I mean, I guess call it whatever you want. I just call it being dumb as shit. Well, isn't that good? We spent 1 ion cube and we got 3 more. Did I already scan these? Anything else down here? No, we're good. I'm gonna drop one of those ion cubes to scan. Yeah, I really just had more time than everybody else, and did whatever I want constantly. So basically, nobody could really stop me. I just did like the most batshit insane stuff that I could think of, just out of pure boredom. Eventually, like at first it was to send a message, but then I was just like, you know what? I'm bored. Why not? Why not do all this? Why not fucking poison the town's water supply? Like I became like I started being like a demonic figure almost, where I would do like deals where I would like follow the letter of the law of the deal to exactness, but I would like fuck with people. Like this sounds like I'm making this up, but I was really that bored. Hold on. Hold on. But, yeah. Hold on. I think my chat got messed up again. Hold on. Give me a second. Why does this happen so often? Okay, fix it. Okay. Okay, you're the kind of guy who gets his soul stolen only for the devil to give you back because he's scared of you. Eh, I wouldn't say I ever did anything too crazy. I mean, okay, like, one of the most extreme things I ever did. There was this one guy, I don't remember who he was. There was a lot of different people I was always fucking with, but there was this one guy. He had done something specific to irritate me, and so I kind of, I wouldn't say stalked, but I paid extra special attention to everything they had said in the chat and in the Discord or whatever, and I made sure that I knew his habits so that I could find the most effective way to mess with him. And so what I did was I found that he was going on vacation for a full month. And so what I did was I found his base. I took extensive documentation and screenshots of literally every single thing about his base, the names of every item, the location of every item in every single chest, the coordinates of everything, the location of pets, the angles that things were placed at, the armor stands, everything, even the red stone that he had built halfway where he was half constructed. And then during that month, I painstakingly flipped the base, like put the things on the right over on the left, like completely deconstructed his base from the ground up or from the top down, and then reconstructed it from the top up, but flipped. And in all the chests, like if there was a stack of like 40 logs, I would put in 40 logs, but I would have used an anvil to rename them backwards. I had to XP grind for so much XP to rename all those items. I got a name tag to rename his dog, and I put the dog on the opposite side. I took the armor stands and I put them on the opposite side. I, 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 I made sure that the redstone that he had half built of like this redstone door or something that he was working on was also flipped. It was it was a whole process, but I made sure to get everything inverted, and I just finished working on it on like the 29th day. And so he comes back like 2 days later because nobody else has gone to his base because everybody else respects people's stuff, and his base was way out in the sticks. And so he comes back, and and he just doesn't know what to do. He just doesn't know what to say because what do you do when your base is just flipped? The thing is, Spite is very, very powerful, but the thing is, I don't even remember what I was spiting him for. I think that because, see, the thing is, I thought it was really funny to have really disproportionate reactions to things. So, like, if, like, someone was, like, mildly rude to me in a conversation, I would do something, like, completely invert their base. Another time, there's one story that Bog really likes. This one basically I've told this one on stream like 3 times before, but basically I at spawn was separated into different regions. So like you would have the shop region, you'd have the games region, you'd have the like that kind of thing. And you'd have the like main region where people just kind of hung out, where it kind of was like it tried to look nice and we'd have all this stuff. And so one day, out of nowhere, someone found a snowman, and nobody could figure out where it came from. You know, Minecraft snowman. And you know how if you right click with shears on a Minecraft snowman, it'll get rid of like the head. So this snowman was just randomly placed there, and I don't remember. I think he was name tagged as Flop. Either that or someone name tagged him as Flop after he was placed and he was found. But nobody knew who had made the snowman. Nobody knew if he had escaped a build or something. But he was just roaming around spawn, and people thought that was funny. So they just they flop proofed it. They made sure that he couldn't die in water and that he wouldn't die in a cactus or anything. And they just let him roam spawn. And sort of over like the course of like a week, 2 weeks, he sort of became like this cult figure where people would like, oh, we've gotta praise Flop the Almighty. And they would like bow in front of him, like they would shift and look down whenever Flop walked by them. And like if you didn't do all their little games, you would like get attacked. Like people would kill you because you disrespected Flop, they would say. And so this became like a whole little thing. Flop the Snowman, who controlled Spawn. He was like the mayor or some shit. I don't remember. But then one day, mysteriously, Flop disappeared and nobody could find him. He was just missing for like a month. And nobody knew what happened to him. And eventually people moved on. They were like, oh no, Flop's gone, blah, blah, blah. But eventually they moved on. Okay. So then, like, a month and a half later, it's been a month since Flop has disappeared. It's like 2 weeks later. I'm giving a massive base tour of my brand new mega base. I've invited everybody on the server, and I've got like a bunch of pranks and stuff built into the mansion. I've got things to mess with people, all that kind of stuff, jokes, whatnot. And I'm giving a tour of my zoo. I call it my zoo wing because it was like a mansion, and you have like a wing of a mansion. And so there was the zoo wing, and inside the zoo wing, I just had increasingly weirder and weirder like animals. Like I would have like someone's pet dog that had gone missing. I would have like a brown panda, like all the rare stuff. And then eventually, as we're like going down, I'm like, here is this animal, here's where I got it, blah 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 blah. Eventually, someone like skips like one or two cages ahead, and they're like, hey, he's got a replica Flop. And I said, replica? What do you mean? And then it dawns on like these 12 to 20 people that are at my base tour that this is not a fake Flop that I have built for my zoo, but in fact the real Flop who I have moved from spawn, which was like 4 to 5,000 blocks away. And this is where the story takes kind of a turn. So I had a lot of redstone machines built up, and a lot of them were only half built because the mansion wasn't complete. It was mainly just the general shape, and some of the wings were complete. So half of my things weren't completely prepared yet. And one of my jokes, my pranks, was that I had invented what I call reverse sprinklers. I think I called them reverse fire extinguishers, but I meant to call them reverse sprinklers. And so you know what sprinklers are? Whenever there's a fire, they shoot water to get rid of the fire. And so I was like, what if I invented a reverse sprinkler that in case of flood, like it floods with water, it will shoot out lava from the ceiling. And as a joke, I had decided to link every single cage in the zoo up to the reverse sprinkler system in case I ever wanted to dramatically kill everything in my zoo for like a bit later on. But like two or three people who had split off from the main group to explore on their own found an unmarked lever in like a back room that they then flipped, which activated the reverse sprinklers, killing Flop and my entire zoo, including that person's pet dog, in front of the entire server. And now for Bog's favorite part of the story is the dramatic reveal that in fact the reason that Flop had appeared was because I thought it would be funny to go to spawn and make a snowman without any explanation 2 months prior. I'm glad you liked the flop story. People either think it's funny or they don't care about it at all. Minus all the pets dying. And killing pets on the server was just kind of like it's kind of like how I said hello.
Leading to a biome with extensive hospitable needs.
Dying. Why did autocorrect do that? I don't know, because autocorrect is stupid. What do you expect? I think I saved just a second ago. So does this just connect to the Blood Kelp zone, or does it connect to the Lost River? Because I need to get to the Lost River. Hmm. Hmm. I'm sure there's some connection up here that I'm missing. I'll find it in a second. Yeah, I've got like 15 of those, by the way. I played on that server for like a while, man. Like I just did this stuff like constantly. Like if you didn't have eyes on me, I was doing something like that. Like I don't know, man. I couldn't even tell you. If you touch Jeremy, my gas, I'll do much worse than Garth could ever dream of. Listen, bro. I believe you, but I think you need to know that I could probably think of like infinite worse things to do back. I'm not gonna touch your gas. I don't really care. I'm just letting you know. Bastille, nickel, and ruby. Okay, that's fine. Crystalline sulfur times 3, titanium and lithium. Hold on. Do I have any of that? I think I have some of the lithium, copper, titanium, nickel, but what about crystalline sulfur? I've got 2. Okay, I need to go collect 2 crystalline sulfur. I don't doubt that, to be honest. I am very happy to hear that, because too many people do doubt that. Too many people think that, oh, haha, I'll get away with this, but I'm not going down without a fight. Listen, listen, I need you to know, neither would I. Damn, I make my way to the Lost River finally, and I just went the wrong entrance. You gotta be kidding me. Like, where even is this? Let me open up the map online. Subnautica interactive map. Gaussy, and then we use that. So we're here. Imagine the whole server in ruins, and that's just us having one last duel to the death. Do you want to hear more of my stories, or are you annoyed by them? Because I find that a lot of people are typically very annoyed by my stories. Like Dante and Virgil. Yo, exactly, bro. Wait, which am I? Which am I? This is important. Which am I? That's the Blood Kelp zone. And then I'm here in the Lost River. Lost River Laboratory Cache. Is that where I am? Oh, okay. I have to go through the blood kelp to get further in. Okay. You're Virgil? Okay. I would like to hear more stories. I'm more of a Dante. Alrighty. I'll tell you some more. I'll tell you some more. Which would be a good one?
Engine powering up.
Trying to think of more interesting ones, because I've got some that are, like, pretty boring. I could tell you about... Give me a minute to think of one. Because I'm trying to figure out where I'm trying to go right now and do this. So...
Warning. Creature attack. Engine powering down.
So it was you who did that. I'll teach that son of a bitch a lesson in a minute here. But, first and foremost, I gotta check out this little thingy here. What's going on? Damn, there's a lot of these electric eels here. Nuclear reactor fragment. Ooh, that is perfect. Okay, am I good or is it gonna come back? I've been needing these nuclear reactor fragments. I need something to do with all that uranite.
Near blueprint.
Another nuclear reactor. This just seems to be the spot where you get the nuclear reactor, and that's it. Okay, so we can go through. What's through here? Gotta keep this thing healthy, because this is my only answer to anything. And I really don't want to have to get all this stuff to get another. Especially without one. Because I think I got all the resources I need to get one of these. And now it's all gone. Like, you can't get the resources to get another one of these easily. Because I already got one. So, the nuclear reactor, let's take a quick look at that. I just got the coolest song recommendation in my feed today. Speak it. What cool recommendation did Dion get? Plasteel Advanced Wiring LED. That's not that bad. It's Rude Buster and Daft Punk Mist called Daft Buster. Bro, I need that. Send me that, like, now. Don't send it in the chat. If you send it in the chat, it'll mess my chat up. Send it in the Discord. Are you in the Discord? If you need to get in the Discord, type !Discord. And you'll get the link to my Discord where you can send it to me. Or you can go in the description. I have it linked in the description. Okay. Put it, oh, hold on. Welcome to the Discord. Congrats. How does it feel? So we're definitely in the Lost River now. At least a portion of it where it overlaps with the blood kelp. Okay. Alright. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I might add this to my playlist. Oop, wait, no, hold on. I'm not saying anything because I'm listening to it right now, but obviously I'm not playing it on stream. Uh,
Engine powering up.
crazy how I needed to move like 2 inches forward.
Warning, creature attack. Engine powering down.
Who's doing this to me?
Engine powering up.
Am I at the front? Nope. Okay. That's pretty good. I like that. Not half bad. Starting to get concerned on how I'm going to get out of here, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Engine powering down. Warning, creature attack.
What was that? You bastard. It's a goddamn crab squid again. What is it with these things? Endlessly attacking me. Yeah, one of my favorite things about Toby Fox is 100% that he has some of the best music out there, and it's copyright free. I mean, it's owned by Materia Collective, but I'm allowed to use it as long as I'm not making money. I need to see Rooter Buster, and from now on in the style. Ooh, that sounds good. Anyway, I forgot to do my little speech. Welcome to the Discord. Uh, you see, it's funny. So I'm about here, which means that just over there's a ghost leviathan. So that's not exciting. But where'd the bastard go? I need to kill him. Okay, resources. See, there's no harm in collecting titanium because everything of titanium can... Every 2 pieces of titanium can store like another 40 pieces of titanium. So there's just no need to worry about collecting it. It's just, oh my god, how loud are you going to get background music? Or background ambiance? Just pop back into the ship real quick to store this. Bingo bango. You see, it's funny because I'm always running out of titanium, even though I chose the place I'm at because it's safe and because it has such readily available access to titanium. I was like, oh yeah, I'll never need for titanium now, but then I never have any because I'm a dumbass. Okay, there, we've got a small amount of additional storage. Get the massive feeling Undertale 5 will be a massive Undertale tribute because we see Esper's Undertale design. I have a feeling that it's going to be like, it's going to look like his design, but it's going to be all different colors and stuff. I saw a very nice version that was like green that someone had made. I'm just more so excited to see if I am 100% right about how that room upstairs, the one that's got the board behind it, is 100% going to be the the uh, the Dark World entrance. Because that is the most... There's a Dark World behind this door I have literally ever seen. You know, I might build a radio while I'm here. I like how I say while I'm here. Yeah, while I'm here. As if this is not the only location I can be at right now. Diamond computer shaped titanium. I'll probably build one of those too, honestly. So I'm going to want to make, when I get home, back to base, back to Clover Base, as we have decided it is now called, I'm going to want to make, imagine if some miracle we see a cowboy. Dude, I saw someone say that each of the flowers is probably going to be like some sort of version of like the humans that the souls were from. Like each one will have some like the same traits, and the yellow one was a cowboy. So it's possible that Woody Theory is still alive, which is like endlessly angering, but whatever. So we're gonna want a fire suppression system. Docking bay monitor. We're gonna want all of these actually. Cyclops sonar upgrade. Ooh, we're gonna want all of these. Scanner upgrade. Prawn suit depth module. Probably gonna want to make that as well. See, how come the prawn suit doesn't get a sonar? We are gonna want a prawn suit jump jet upgrade. We're gonna want probably the thermal reactor. We're gonna definitely want the depth module. Uh, we might get the hull reinforcement as well. Concept of the Woody theory is terrible. It's just insane. Listen, all I know is that I can't watch Toy Story anymore without seeing him. Without seeing the figure of death on the horizon. Few things scare me, but Woody is one of them now. Damn you, Tom Hanks. Okay, we're all good. We need to set repair tool. Nope. That's 4, that's 3. Okay. Where the hell am I? Oh, I fell down here. Kind of neat. Is that a... Why is it just a regular-ass basic outcrop right here? Yo! Wait a second, actually. Okay, I can't get through there. Not the prawn, at least. Oh, we've got more titanium. This is just the resource grind stream, isn't it? God. I was like, oh, we're gonna have to fight against dangerous titans. We're gonna have to do everything we can to survive. And it's like, I'm drilling titanium while listening to song covers. Yay! I mean, it works. If it works, right? This has been a good stream so far, I'd say. Man, if every stream were like this, I would feel... You know, it's been so long, I'm not even sure I remember what exactly Woody Theory entails. We even had a Ren cameo. Yo, we did. We really did. I always find it funny when he cameos, because he comes in here, he makes fun of me, and then he's like, oh, I gotta go. Which, now that I think about it, isn't that what I always do on his streams? Damn. It's just a taste of my own medicine. But my own medicine tastes like karma. I don't like karma. Why can't I do bad things to other people and not get punished? Like, oh my god, is it that hard? There's that crab squid in here somewhere. I've got to account for his annoying ass. I just need to find myself some more crystalline sulfur. There he is. You bastard. Why'd you reveal yourself, hmm? What do you think you'd accomplish here, fucko? He's just returning the favor. Yeah. Oh, he's dead. What a shame. I can't believe I have committed another heinous atrocity murder. Who is talking in Discord? Are they not aware that I'm streaming? They know that I stream at the same time every single day. That isn't Thursday or the weekend. Yes, damn you, toothpaste boy. I get it. What was I doing? Wait, no! No, get back here! I'm sorry. Oh, hey, more titanium. Titanium. Stereo cantos. Why do I have that in my head? Stereo cantos. I don't even. Stereo cantos. Stereo cantos. I've been watching American Dad. Is that why? But I'm not even to that point. I'm like 4 seasons in. Or 3 seasons in. Why am I thinking of that? Did I see like a YouTube video of that the other day? Or something? I don't know. I saw a theory that Papyrus is a royal knight, not the knight. Yo. Listen, always bet on jockeying tonight. That's what I'm saying, guys. He's gonna grow the beard, and then every individual hair, he will like slam his face into the ground really hard, like Jockington does. And every individual hair of the beard that he has grown will open their own dark fountain, and that's what brings about the roaring. People don't understand this. How much storage do we have? Okay, we're full. We're gonna have to pop back up here real quick again. Imagine him in Undying the Undying's armor. I don't need to. Toby will do it for us when Jockington Tonight is revealed to be correct. December? Who even is that? That's lame. Jockington Tonight's where it's at.
Well done, Captain. All systems online.
Giveth thine titanium. Why is it like that? Sands of the Dark World should be the exact same, just with pink slippers. I saw the same thing. I completely agree. Well, that's not gold. Hold on. You ever find it funny how you don't build with any iron, you only use titanium? Iron is for lamos. We've got titanium here. It's the resource of the future. That's crystalline sulfur. There's gold. Lithium, copper, gold, nickel, and titanium. Hey, Antihumorous. Oh, hello, Carlin. Welcome back to the stream. Guess what we're doing today? That's right, we're playing the hit video game Subnautica Above Zero. The prequel game to everybody's favorite Subnautica Below Zero. Ren was here earlier, you missed him. Wait, you can... No way. I can build more storage upstairs if need be. The engine is off, right? Okay, good. You missed Unfunny's act of violence in Minecraft. I wouldn't call them acts of violence. I would just call them things I did when I was bored. I do that kind of stuff all the time. I've got like 40 different versions of the same thing going on at like any given time. I'm always doing stuff like that out of boredom. Because otherwise things wouldn't be happening. How do I craft a repair tool? Because honestly, if I can make that here, that would actually be kind of helpful. Repair tool, cave, sulfur, silicone, rubber, titanium. Damn it. Those are the, like, easiest things to get, and I even have them, but I don't have them here. Whatever. We're good. Okay, let's go back out. So, basically, Carlin, what we're doing today is, we're entering the Lost River, and we're basically stealing everything. If you see anything good, you steal it. That's how it works. I'm somehow the first person to ever figure this out. People seem to believe that you can't just steal things for some strange reason. Which, like, stupid. Just steal. Not that hard. Somewhere around here, supposedly, there is a ghost Leviathan. I'm going to save, because I think it's over there. Sounds about right. What do you know? I have a feeling that if I just go straight over here, I'm going to immediately run into the ghost Leviathan, and that'll be funny. Haha. Here, guys. Here, I'll handcraft my response. I'll be like, oh my god! Oh my god, I can't believe there's a creature! What's her name has been chatting a lot. Why doesn't he get XP? We literally don't know. No clue. Genuinely. No idea how it works.
And fossilized remains.
Well, I mean, I found some crystallized sulfur, but I gotta, like, go down into the water to get it, and I don't want to have to do that. There's supposed to be a ghost Leviathan around here. Where is he? I don't know. I'm not meant to have a crown, I guess. Don't worry. I'll go in the Discord after stream, and I'll make like a #1 fan roll that I'll give to you because you were here talking the most. It'll be great. What is down here? What is this? This is just more nickel. I'll take it. I might as well collect all the resources I can get while I'm down here, because I have a feeling that if I'm like, oh, I'll just turn down a little bit of this because I don't need it, it'll be like immediately the very next resource that we need. We're probably only going to go for like another half an hour. So we might end off stream without even leaving the Lost River. We might pick up next stream off here in the Lost River, collecting even more materials and dealing with the Ghost Leviathans. Because, you know, I mean, hell, I mean, why leave while we can still get more? That has never been the downfall of anyone. What? Hubris? What's that? Never heard of it. There's more titanium. Well, I've got yours done. I'm waiting for Token Cooler to send me his... Yeah!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Prawn Suit. Why do you sound different? I've got yours done. I'm waiting for Token Cooler to send me his character to do his. Oh, I missed your other mister. So, Carlin, what kind of art pieces have you been working on? I was not paying attention, I'm gonna be honest. I was doing this. Drilling for minerals. Hey, Carlin, now that you're here, do you want to see all the resources we've gathered? We've gathered a small quantity of resources. It's mainly copper and titanium, or it's mainly nickel and titanium. That seems to be what's most prevalent here. But we did get some copper, and also some. So we got lithium, we got copper. We've only got a single gold. We've got this much nickel. We've got this much, and then are all three of these full? Okay, these two are full, and this one has a little in it. This has some of our ion cubes. This has crystalline sulfur and quartz. And then these three are empty. And we also went ahead and we put... Oh, what's this? Thank you, Mr. Gaster. Okay, so we've also got this here for infinite food and water while we're on the go, so we don't have to constantly worry about it. I should have done this, like, years ago. And by years, I mean weeks. Because we play this every week. So we also have built medkit fabricator, radio, and a regular fabricator. Basically, we're just collecting all the resources we can from the Lost River before we have to go. Which hopefully shouldn't be for a bit, actually. Is that mac and cheese language? I'm sure it is. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Engine powering up.
Alrighty. We're going to attempt to go a little further. And if we see a ghost Leviathan, we'll just get out of the car and we'll stab it. Death by 1,000 cuts, as Carlin calls it. Pretend that one didn't happen. See, as long as the engine is off, the Leviathans can't damage the Cyclops, so we don't actually have to worry about it taking any damage. So we can just go through here without a worry in the world. Okay, there it is. There's the ghost Leviathan I was talking about. You see it down there? I mean, it's kind of hard not to see it, but I'm making freaking mac and cheese and nobody can stop me. Yeah, right. I don't think I tried to, but you do you, bud. So we need to kill that thing. We've killed one before, so I'm sure we can... What's this? Oh no. Anyway. Oops. So, I'm gonna save real quick. We need to go outside and stab that thing. I'm sure we can do it. It won't be hard. Save again. It's a reference, silly. Okay. Sorry. Don't know all your references. It seems to be attacking the local wildlife. Insane. Why would he do that? As long as the ship is off, he doesn't even care about us. Like, I'm sure we could even sneak, like, a little closer. Like, look at this.
Engine powering down.
We're, like, right above him. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Doesn't even know we're here. Can't even think of the thought. He has literally no idea where we are. Can't even perceive us. See, they can't attack your Cyclops when the engine is offline because otherwise, like, a Reaper might come out of nowhere while you're away from your base and destroy your Cyclops with you not even being there because of how big a thing it is. So as long as your engine is off, they just can't perceive it, and therefore it can't perceive you inside. So I am perfectly 100% safe right now. I could literally live in this Cyclops and never move forever, and I would be completely fine. Especially because I got infinite food and water in here. I'm going to be right back. I have to use the bathroom, and then once I'm done with the bathroom, we'll kill it. I am back. Welcome back. Yes, welcome back. Ant on my mind. Yeah, get off. Okay. So we just gotta rush it with the stasis rifle and then stab it a bunch of times. I'm sure it won't be hard. It's just about... We gotta make sure that I'm sitting comfortable for, like, a long enough period of time, because if I start getting uncomfortable and start moving around, then it's gonna be a whole ass thing. Now, I know that there's a second one here, so we've just gotta hope that it, like, we don't encounter it. As long as we don't encounter it, we'll be fine. We are gonna have to take a break from this to go, yes, fight, 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 fight. Man, I'm so fight. probably scan this too, by the way. Oh! But he got out for a second. I think that as long as we're near this, nothing else will come and, like, try to get us, unless it's, like, another Ghost Leviathan. I know there's another one in here, but if it gets us, we'll just load the save. Okay, so bro's trying to escape right now. What is bro doing? Is bro stupid? Whoa! Fight! 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 Guys, get the fight cheer going. We're fighting. Everyone was kung fu fighting. That's the song. That's how that goes. $8,000 health, by the way. We're doing 40 per hit. That's like... I don't even know, man. Fight! 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 Yeah, yeah. I understand. Flight? I understand the balance of nature. See, the strongest creatures must kill the weakest. That's what I'm doing right now with Bitch Boy here. Welp. So, anybody watch any interesting movies lately? We are going to be here a while. I plan to watch that new Superman movie that's coming out this weekend. Or this week. Gonna try to watch it Friday if I can. Hold on. Sorry, I thought someone was knocking on my door. Just realized how weird the word fight looks. Any word looks like that. Looks like if... any word will look weird if you look at it long enough. And you're like, oh my god, there's weird-ass shapes. Looking forward to Fantastic Four. I was thinking of watching that. I really watch movies unless it's something I'm interested in. It looks really charming. It does look very charming. That is the perfect word to describe that movie. It just looks like a fun time, I'm gonna be honest. I've never really cared about the Fantastic Four myself. But I bet that it'll be a fun watch. So when this, okay, we're gonna have to go back to the ship temporarily for an oxygen refill. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Safe. Okay.
Captain, all systems online.
I'm gonna switch to a fully charged battery. And we're gonna save. Where'd Bitch Boy go? There's Bitch Boy. I mostly only watch animated movies. That's fair. I'll watch any movie, really. I don't really care about genre, typically. I mean, I do try to avoid horror movies. I'm just not that interested in them. See, it's that I can't hold down mouse. I can't hold down right click. I have to... And he's dead. Cool. Oh, I've got to take a screenshot for my collection. Hold on. Gotta start taking screenshots of every single one I kill. So I can have a collection, you know. There's another one down here, so we might have to do that again. Fun. Kyle, did you enjoy the fight? Did you enjoy the fight? Enjoy the fight, Kyle? Did you have a fun time? Was it everything you wanted and more? Was it fun to watch the gore? With the violence galore? I'm trying to rhyme. I'm not very good at it. Some could say... Shit, I couldn't think of a rhyme. I tried. Let it be written down that I in fact tried. Okay, we've got more titanium. I'm gonna... Bro, can you, like, fuck off? You think that I can't kill you? I just killed the ghost leviathan that was eating you. You think I can't do shit? That's what I thought, buddy. So where's that other ghost leviathan at? Is he also near the head? You're not MF Doom. I don't even know who that is. People are always saying you're not MF Doom or MF Doom or something. And I'm like, who the hell is that? Will somebody just tell me who MF Doom is? Like, why do people just assume I'm gonna know? Like, who the fuck is MF Doom? I second rhyming. Don't feel too bad about not rhyming. Yeah. You see, it's all about timing. I'm gonna be real pissed if the next Ghost Leviathan is just out of range of my fucking my Cyclops. I'm gonna have to move it just a little over. He's a rapper. Oh, okay. I don't really keep up with rap. See, I prefer jazz typically. Who is based off of Doctor Doom? Wouldn't there be like a legal thing with that? Like, oh, your thing is based off of our character, which we own. You can't do this. How is he? What's down here? Yo, more lithium. Okay. I'm gonna... Whew! Okay. Let's avoid doing that ever again. But we got the remaining crystalline sulfur that we needed. So we're all good. Is there any... I love jazz. Is there a way to Subnautica grab thing with prawn suit, no arm? Damn it. Nope, can't do nothing about it. I just have to... If I want it, I have to get out and die. Whatever. What is nipping at me? Okay, it's you guys. What are those things even called? Do we know? Someone find that out for me. Big ass skeleton. The coolest possible thing to put in your world is big ass skeleton. Nobody does it. Not enough people do it, at least, I mean. Guess I'm killing this now? I don't even know why. Why am I killing this thing? Did it, like, bite me? Am I just killing this thing because I decided to? Is there no inconvenience? Am I just an evil bastard, as always? Oh, hey, there's stuff in there. Let's go over here. Okay, so more lithium. I don't need more lithium. We've got a little quartz. Okay, fine. We'll mine more lithium, I guess. We'll bring it back to the ship and we can move it a little. So, I'm trying to think of things to talk about. We're gonna get to be going to the lava zone pretty soon, maybe in a stream or two. I mean, we're getting all these resources. We're probably gonna do a big old overhaul of our base. Maybe even set up another base down here in the Lost River. That might be nice. We might want to go back to the Blood Kelp Zone, get all that uranite for later use. And can we... Okay, we cannot. I want to get a couple of upgrades for my prawn suit, like the jump jet upgrade specifically, and the other things I talked about earlier on stream. Me and Jalio are hunting for all the music discs in Minecraft. Very interesting. Although you did say that like you're like two characters who just encountered the main adventuring party, and you're like, ah yes, here is my side quest. It's going horribly. Well, for the ones that you can get from mobs, do you know about the trick where you get a bunch of creepers in a hole and then have a skeleton shoot at you through lava, that igniting the arrow, lighting a TNT, the TNT killing the big hole filled with creepers? Do you know that? Because if you do that, every individual creeper will drop what you call it, a disc, and that's how you can get all the ones that drop from mobs. What am I? Oh, lithium. This better all fit in here. It does not. Okay, you're gonna be lithium overflow then. Congrats. And you are ion cubes. Okay, crystalline sulfur. Rubies. What? That's so cool. Well, yeah, it works in Java at least. I don't know if it works on Bedrock. You'd have to test in creative. But I don't see why it wouldn't. It's based on, see, the skeleton is given the credit for igniting the TNT, so anything the TNT kills is credited to the skeleton, and since with skeletons kill creepers, you know, blah blah blah, etc. etc.
Engine powering up.
Oh. Got my high beams on. I gotta explore down this way. Actually, I might check the map. So where? Oh, okay. So if I go through this way far enough, eventually I'll get to the entrance of the inactive lava zone, which I don't want to do right now because I don't have any of my things upgraded. We probably want to leave, actually. I think we have enough from the Lost River for right now that we can ditch. Oh, hey, look, the layer of the the river, it actually it's on top of our this overlay. That's funny. This thing is so durable. This right here seems to be another entrance, but this entrance seems to be slightly more dangerous considering, you know, it's got like the Ghost Leviathan right at it. I'm assuming this definitely isn't the way I came in, because the way I came in was a whole other thing. Actually, we're on our way out, but we're still going to get as many resources as we can here. I am going to go ahead, eat some of this. Okay. Okay, I can't repair that from here. And we're going to pop down in here, and we're going to get a little bit of extra resources. Please, maybe, please, maybe. 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 Anything at all. There does not seem to be the resources we see. Oh! we're here. Okay, so I am so confused. Oh, we could have just turned slightly and gone here to get to the Lost River, but instead we went like up and around and looped back to the entrance as our exit. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, I guess we're good to leave the Lost River fully. We're just gonna pretend we didn't hit anything, and if anybody questions us about the dent in the side, we just say, "What dent?" It's gonna be a bitch to get out of here, but we managed to get in, so I'm sure we'll be fine. In fact, it'll probably be easier to get in than it will be to get out. I said that backwards. Who knows? Maybe the backwards way was correct. Maybe it'll be easier to get in than it is to get out. But we're getting out right now, so there's that beacon. See, the thing is, now that we actually have a good supply of copper, we'll be able to actually leave beacons places instead of trying to memorize locations, which will be my favorite thing, because I have been violently angry because I can't get anywhere, because I keep being like, oh no, this is the wrong way. This is the wrong way. No, you fool. Oh. See, we're fine. It angled us back up. There's the Degassi base. Yeah. I wonder how many of our stalkers hatched while we were out. It's funny because nothing can threaten us while we're in the Cyclops, because anything that threatens the Cyclops, I myself can kill. Best gamer in town, you know, folks. Don't you know? Only Jevil folks that can do anything. Okay, that's got to be the worst thing I've ever said. I was trying to be cringe for like a joke, but that was just like violently bad. Like, oh my god. Like, how did I even manage to say something that embarrassing? Okay. Hey, so fun fact. Look at the ship. We are aimed directly up like the fucking Neptune rocket. Crazy how all of this is just below that island. Either way, are we angled properly now? Our ship isn't even damaged. We're just that cool, guys. Whoa. Look at us go. We're gonna need so much more storage at base. I'm thinking we'll do all our crafting first, and then we'll worry about putting up what's left instead of worrying about putting up everything and then crafting. I think that'll be a bit easier on us. Are we angled weird still? We are. It's slowly adjusting though. I have got to say that this was a definite success story. A definite good journey down to the Lost River. I gotta watch a video about how to make a disc farm. No, it's super easy. All you gotta do is just build a creeper farm, and then at the bottom of the creeper farm, instead of putting a kill chute, you can even put a kill chute, but just add a manual mode that lets you put water there, have the water divert all the creepers over into a hole, and then you just do the hole method like I described, where you got to trap a skeleton, have it shoot a bow at you, have the arrow go through lava, that will ignite the arrow from the bow, and then that hits a TNT that will then drop directly into the creeper hole. Preferably you would make the creeper hole out of obsidian, because otherwise, you know... It's not hard. I'm pretty sure anybody could do it. In fact, I plan to do that on my personal Minecraft that I've been doing. Minecraft server that I've been playing on. Not the... Because I've been playing on a server with my close friends, real life friends, you know, for about 2-3 weeks. Oh my god, guys, we're back to base. We're finally back to base. Oh my god. I'll try it out, yeah. And if it doesn't work, just instead of blaming me, blame like the Renaissance, because that would be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be really funny if he got blamed for something he did for once instead of me. Okay. We're gonna go ahead. Will do. Okay, so hold on. I can't get that one. All these other ones are doable, though. First and foremost, let us go down here. We need lithium, titanium. Let's grab 3 lithium and just like all of this titanium. Actually, hold on. Because we can make... Hold on, can we make that prawn suit depth upgrade right here? 1, 2, 3. And then we just need 2 nickel. We can go ahead and go make that and then come back. We have...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh, that is so nice to hear. Okay. So, now we grab 4 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need an extra diamond. Then we need 2 rubies. We need to make a plasteel ingot real quick, which... Actually, hold on. We got our own little craftathon going on here. Okay, we've got the lithium. Now we need the titanium. Bing, bing, bong. Hold on, I messed that up. Now we make a plasteel ingot. Gonna take 2 copper, a lithium, 3 nickel. And we take titanium. This really do be a whole ass thing. Okay. Prawn suit. Depth module. Okay. Hull reinforcement. We need 2 additional titanium. Bing bong. Reactor rod. Okay. Take 1 lead. And then, what do we need for the computer chip? I know it's easy. Gold and table coral sample. Wait, was it 1 or 2? Okay, it was 2. And then we take a gold. Then take 2 copper. We make the copper wire. And then we make the computer chip. And then we go over here. We make you into hull reinforcement. And then we gotta make the last one at the Cyclops. Which is fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Because first and foremost, go here, access upgrades, hull reinforcement, prawn suit depth. Then we go downstairs. And we grab an additional titanium. Put you on 5. And then we go to 5. Modification station. We put you right here. Boom. We've got that now. And now we go back here. We get this. Cyclops docking. I should have taken the battery out of that, but whatever. We have enough stuff to make new batteries. Okay. Well, now we need to make a new repair tool. Which is silicone, cave sulfur, titanium. That's easy as shit. Oh my god! We are gamers. We've done it. Now we've got to go swap out the power cells we've got on the Cyclops. Perfect. Then we drop this. Then we go down here. We've still got like 4 more upgrades to make. I just gotta go check what they are. I'm gonna head out. Okay, I'm just gonna finish putting all these upgrades together, then organize the base, and then end off the stream. So you're not gonna miss much. You have a good one too, man. Glad you stopped by. I really appreciate it. Love it when people stop by the streams. I forgot to put in the jet upgrade for Ponsu. Oops. You have a good one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, it massively increases that speed. Oh my god. And then this will automatically repair it too. Are there any other Cyclops upgrades I can look into? Decoy tube, fire suppression, shield generator, depth. Okay, Cyclops sonar, ingredients unknown. Okay, so we still need to find the thing for that. So let's look at blueprints. What's some stuff we want? Gonna need to make a couple of beacons. Nickel. Oh, we can build one of the parts of the rocket already. That's neat. Might go ahead and do that. Alrighty. What do we need? We need. I shouldn't have forgotten to. Three nickel. 1, 2, 3. And then a plasteel ingot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we got bonus lithium. Just put the extras back. Aerogel. So that's 2 rubies. There's a ruby right there. And then advanced wiring kit. What's the stuff for advanced wiring kit again? It is. Oh, is that regular wiring kit? Regular wiring kit. So just 2 silver. So we just gotta go grab 2 silver, 2 gel sacks, and a single ruby. Two. Actually, hold on. I'm supposed to grab from this one. Pick up gel sack. Take that, by the way. Okay, so ruby. And then 2 silver. Okay. Hold on. Make wiring kit. And then aerogel. Then titanium ingot. And then plasteel ingot. That's 2 lithium. I messed that up. I could have swore it was 1. Damn, I gotta go back to the Cyclops. But whatever, that's fine, because I also gotta go to the Neptune thingy. Lithium, 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 lithium. Lithium, 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 lithium. Woo! Pretty sure that for each part of this you get new recipes. I mean, obviously you get the recipe for the next one, but I mean, like, I think you also get the recipe for, like, the next thing that you would need. Or not the next thing you would need, but you get stuff other than the thing you would need. Like, I know you get the recipe for the time capsule when you make it, which is optional. But I think there's another thing that I can't remember. Look at them build. The rocket. So cool. Can watch it build in real time. Okay, plasteel kyanite ion power cells. Damn. Okay, was I right? Is there other recipes here or no? Nope, just the thing for the fuel reserve. Oh well. We'll get all that worried about later. Uranite crystal. I'll look into that another day. I think that is enough for today. I'm gonna go over here, go to the base, and save. I think I'll take the time to deal with all the resources and put them in the thing, maybe either off stream or next time. Extra copper.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, that was a good stream, I think. Very successful. I got a lot of stuff done, had fun, had a couple of funny moments, killed another Leviathan. What's that make our kill count now? We got first one, which was Reaper, we got Death. Then we killed 2 Ghost Leviathans total, so that's 3 so far. I think that if we look here in our photo manager, yeah, we've got that one and this one. Let's take a quick look over here at our boys. Now we got the cuttlefish in there. Yeah, let's go say hi to them, I guess. Hello, cuttlefish. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna hang out in here then. I'm definitely going to go down here, and this is gonna be my storage area, because I think if I have enough quartz, I can just fit like a shit ton of storage in here, and I can worry about sorting it later. Plus, I might want to build a or gain the materials for a reactor and then store them in the base or in the horseshoe, and build like a mobile base kit in case of emergency. If I ever need to build a base, I can build one and have a reactor so I have power, and so I can like charge power cells. Like I would have the resources for a power cell. I got a power cell charger. I mean, let me find that power cell charger. Where the hell is it? Yeah, power cell charger. We would have the materials for like one of those. I would have a couple of reactor rods saved up just there, so that way we would be able to immediately charge our power cells if we're ever way deep down and we completely run out of power. I think that's a good plan. But I am going to save, and we are done for the day. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for stopping by, and goodbye.